Instead of an Appsumo roundup, we got Sumo Day coming in, the biggest sale of the year for Appsumo. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is the day where Plus members like me and probably a lot of you get 19% off of everything because you get an extra, everyone gets 10% off during Sumo Day. If you're a Plus member, you get 19% off, which is pretty cool. Almost 20%. That's pretty huge. So let's see what they got. It looks like they brought in a lot of special ones. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to add a whole lot to these. They got chat base over here. We looked at that the other day. That's where you can train your own chat AI for your website, which is pretty cool. ArtSmart.ai. It's just an AI image generator. You got GoesInForms.ai for quizzes and surveys and forms. Oh, here's a new one. This looks like one of the Sumo Day specials. It's Nawa. Stunning high-functioning native apps in just minutes with no-code platform. It's alternative to Webflow and Wix. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty slick. All right, let's head back out, see what else we can find. You got RoboMotion over here. That's where you get to make a bunch of RPA bots. So if you want to get stuff done automatically, now's the time. It does end in 2 days, so it's actually going to end before Sumo Day ends. I believe Sumo Day ends in 4 days. If you want to try out a new blogging platform, you got Swish. I've never used that. That sounds pretty interesting. Let's look at that real quick. This is an alternative to WordPress. Wow, speed rankings are amazing. I don't like the fact that it limits your page views. So really, to take full advantage of this, you'd have to get tier 3. But you can have up to 100 blogs with tier 3, unlimited page views per month. And it says custom domain, not custom domains, as in plural. So that's a little iffy. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you're able to do multiple custom domains. If so, that might be worth checking out if the speed's actually legit. Nothing crazy. I've never actually thought of switching from WordPress, but there's an option if you want. And we do have Blog Assistant, which is I believe it was meant to be a one-click blog creator. This is one of those ones you're going to buy for the future. And it has image creation mixed in as well. We looked at this the other day, and we read the reviews. The content you get out of it seemed to be pretty poor as far as the reviews go. If they get the content issues fixed, that's pretty good price-wise. $260 and you get 60 blogs per month. That's 2 a day. That's quite a bit. $3.99, you get 200 a day. That's insane. Now, again, it's not great content currently, so you'd be buying that in hopes that they fix it. Now, here's a really good one right here. This is probably my favorite one on Sumo Day so far. You got Voila. It's one of the Sumo Day deals, so this is definitely worth picking up. On this one, I would definitely suggest doing the tier 2 because you get unlimited requests and you also get to pick your AI model. So you get GPT-4 for $119. And this is just, it's an extension on your Chrome. It's absolutely insanely cool. So if you're needing GPT-4, it does have a limit of 300,000 currently per month, 300,000 words per month. But that's quite a bit. That's going to be more than most people use. All right, now it is a limited GPT-4 usage, but it is unlimited GPT-3 if you get tier 2. That's why I say go with tier 2. I don't know if tier 1, how you would actually get to use GPT-4, but you do get 2,000 requests per month. Most people on average are not going to use 2,000 requests per month, and most people on average are not going to use 300,000 words per month of GPT-4. That's pretty hard. You got to be using GPT-4 every day to get to 300,000 words per month. So that's 10,000 words of content from GPT-4 every single day of the month. That's pretty crazy for $120. This is one of those ones, if you haven't bought it and you need something a little more powerful than Harpa, because Harpa's free currently because it works through ChatGPT. So it just connects to your ChatGPT account. That's what I use for the most part. I will be picking up Voila during this event though, so we'll be showing that off a little later. All right, you got Impulse.ai is in here as well. It ends in 4 days. It helps you find influencers for your influence marketing. Cast Magic is really cool. They've actually just updated it to where you can add your own custom codes to the back end. So Cast Magic is pretty cool. They are still updating this thing. I would definitely pick this one up as well. It's fairly cheap, even for the Plan 3, their highest deal. You actually get 600 minutes per month, not 500. And it doesn't limit you on shows. The content you get out of it isn't absolutely amazing. The fact that you can prompt it yourself, you get a full transcript of everything. You can play back bit by bit, section by section. You can edit it, everything. It's really, really cool. And it does the entire video. And then you come over here, you got here's the custom prompts I was talking about. So you got the things it sets up, and you can set up your own version of these. You can move them around. It's all editable now, which is super awesome. But you can prompt it yourself, and it will automatically do it for every other video or podcast. This is meant for podcasts. I don't use this too much because, well, I just haven't worked it into my workflow, but it is something that I'll start using more in the future. I like the fact that it gives you like social media posts and stuff. It gives you quotes from the video, which is pretty awesome. It gives you LinkedIn post ideas, newsletter examples, starting tweets. There's your first tweet, and then you do a thread down like they do on Twitter. I'm not a big Twitter guy. If you go to my Twitter, it's pretty bland. So yeah, Cast Magic, especially if you have a podcast. If you have a podcast, this is one of those must-have things. Super worth it. Now, if you just have a YouTube channel like I do, I would still say it's probably worth it because it's super cheap. So pick that up if you're wanting to find some stuff during these deals. SendFox, one of Appsumo's products, are on here as well. It's super cool. It actually does automatic AI templates. So what happens is you connect it to all your socials, your website, and when you post content, it'll give you every couple days an AI version of what they suggest you to send. You just make edits to that and then send it off to your list. For somebody like me who doesn't do email marketing pretty much at all, I should, but I don't. I'm a slacker. Having something like that is hugely beneficial. If you start using it, you are going to have to upgrade though, because the subscriber limits are pretty rough. You can get all the way up to 25,000 subscribers for $250. That sounds expensive, but when you look into email marketing software, that's actually not that expensive. Neuron Writer is probably one of the best Appsumo deals that's ever come out. It's by far one of my favorite softwares that I've purchased from Appsumo, and I highly recommend it for everybody. Get it while it lasts. I believe this is the second or third time it's been on Appsumo, so I highly doubt that it's coming back. I currently have 3 codes, which give me 75 analysis per month and 45,000 AI credits. I am honestly tempted to upgrade this more. You can have up to 7 codes, which is pretty insane. My sweet spot that I want is the 5 code, though. So I might pick that up during this. I don't know. That would actually almost double everything I have, so that's pretty huge. But yeah, even if you can just afford the single, this is way worth it if you're a blogger. Highly recommend this one. I would actually, if you only had to get one on this entire list, I would recommend Neuron Writer for bloggers. For everyday use, if you only had to pick one so far, I would pick Voila. Voila, the tier 2. All right, you got Easy Course over here, which, if I remember right, is the ClickFunnels alternative. So if you need to create some funnels and a course, that's the way to go. Notice is expiring in 4 days as well. That's a Notion alternative. So if you want to get away from Notion and have something similar, Notice is the way to go. Bull Tool, if I remember right, is a Canva alternative. I didn't get to try it. I don't think I'm going to try it because I love Canva. So there is that, though. They did bring back Kateb, fact-checked AI, for this. That's awesome. Kateb is a fact-checked AI. So basically it goes out and checks real-time data before it gives you answers to things. I haven't tried it yet, but I was definitely tempted on this one, not going to lie. I do have a lot of AI writers, though. That's the only reason I didn't quite jump on this deal. They do get up to 10 codes for 150,000 words per month. Looks like we got a text-to-speech platform. I haven't seen this one yet. That's pretty good. So $67. It's got almost a perfect rating. 700 voices, 65 languages, flat fee of $67. You get unlimited characters, unlimited voices, standard and AI. Access to free future upgrades, unlimited downloadable MP3 files, unlimited storage, multi-voice, background music, and full commercial rights. That seems pretty good, honestly. Their UI looks extremely lackluster, though. But, I mean, it's a text-to-speech platform. You don't need a whole lot. As of now, Flicky's my favorite text-to-speech platform that I've had from Appsumo, so this would be a replacement for that. Oh, nice. Pen Generator is in this deal as well. It says 1-year deal here, but there's a trick to this. It is a 1-year deal for $99, But if you scroll down here, what this does is it makes automatic. Basically, you set up the generator one time for your Pinterest. You get your niche in there. You design some templates. It will use AI to create different versions of the Pinterest pins, which is super cool. And best of all, if you get 3 codes, it becomes lifetime access. So instead of $100, it's $300, but you do get lifetime access at that point instead of just 1 year. So if you're doing Pinterest or don't want to do Pinterest actually and want the AI to do it, you don't want to do it but still get the benefits of it, there you go. You got Rotilla here, which is another one of those bot creators. And you got Super Machine. This is actually the AI image creator that I use the most. It is a non-refundable purchase, by the way. It doesn't get the Appsumo 60-day refund policy with this one. That's actually why it has such bad reviews, 4 tacos out of 5. 90% of the complaints about this thing are because of the no refund policy. It does give you 1,000 per code, though, 1,000 generations per month per code. All right, now I am not good at prompting, but here's Super Machine. Here's some stuff that I've been able to create. And again, I am not a prompt engineer at all, and I do not do art in general. Most people that spend some time with this can actually do a lot more than me. I've just been playing around with it. I have never once used anywhere near my monthly allotment of credits because I have no use for any of this stuff. It is really neat though. So if you need AI generation and you don't want to pay for something like Midjourney, this is a good option. There is also another good option out there, but I'll be posting a video on that here soon. So be on the watch for that. That one is actually free. You got Posto Plan here, which is basically like a buffer alternative. You got Site Guru. That's one of the ones I've wanted to try. So if you need something that can do SEO audits and you didn't take advantage of the website auditor deal a couple months back, maybe this is a good option. It does have an almost perfect score with 388 reviews, which is absolutely insane, honestly. I don't like the fact that it limits you on websites. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this for any kind of a decent price because I have too many websites. It does give you 500 website or pages per website, which is pretty darn good. Bit Integrations over here, which is a Zapier alternative. So if you want to use something like Zapier and don't want to deal with the limits of Zapier, this is a good option. You got Headway here that gives you 15-minute reads of the best books and best ideas in a nutshell based on your goals and needs. So there you go. So if you don't like to read full books and you want kind of summaries, this is something you might want to check out. That's an interesting one. I personally like to read full books, or in my case, listen to them. All right, so here's a good deal. We got Image Optimizer. So this is a replacement for like Short Pixel. I actually use this on my websites, and it works really well. I have it on 3 or 4 different websites. Highly recommend this one. Not a bad deal at all. And you got Eureka over here. Eureka is basically a research platform. If you do any kind of courses or if you plan on doing a course anytime in the future, it's also good for like book research. Now, I picked this up just in case because I looked at their stuff and there's so much information with this. And we'll jump into the back end on this thing here in just a second, but it's a massive research platform for any niche you want. You got course research, platform research, book research, and you just put in your niche and it'll pop out with a bunch of stuff. So if I were wanting to do a course on marketing, I could just put that, or a book in this case, a book on marketing, I could just put that in. I can get a big old list of the popular books out there in the scenario. I can click on it and get more information. So here you go. It gives you the descriptions, all the stats of it, and you actually get to look at a couple pages of the book. So you can look at the table of contents. You can even read some of the book. It's absolutely crazy, and you can do this for hundreds of books on this subject. Perfect for researching, even if you just want to go get their outline to make sure you have everything covered. Oh, and you also have Lesson Architect, which is actually an AI that helps you build out your lesson. So that's awesome. That actually what got me to purchase this thing, just in case I wanted to do a course later on something. I don't know what. Just in case I have it. But yeah, that's Eureka. That would be one I would honestly suggest to have. It just gives so much information. It's definitely worth having in your back end if you ever even think you might possibly do a course or a book. Magic Bookifier is another one I looked at a lot. This is one of those ones that could turn into something really cool, or it could just die out completely. As of right now, it doesn't work very well. I'm hoping that changes in the future because the price is extremely cheap. 750,000 words per month for 116 bucks is crazy cheap. And it basically what this does is it turns your audiobooks or your audio into a book. So if you say create a video teaching something, supposedly you're able to put it into the Magic Bookifier and it'll pop out a little ebook for you. From what I've noticed, it doesn't work very well, but I'm hoping that changes in the future. That being said, I don't personally do a whole lot of how-to content. That's what that's meant to be. Hopefully they get it working properly. You got Podseeker here, which is a podcast database. That's really useful if you have your own podcast, because the best way to build a podcast is actually with other podcasts. So you go find podcasts in your niche or something closely related and try to get on there and interview. You can also advertise on those podcasts. You can advertise your podcast. All right, you got Sleek Bio over here. I actually have this one. I got it. I got the tier 1. It's pretty neat. I don't use it, but it's basically like the one link bios. This is great for like TikTokers and stuff. On your bio, it could have a video, it could have a bunch of links to all your social medias, all your websites where they can check out stuff, where they can learn more. You could put links in there. You can do all kinds of things with this, and it's completely customizable. It's block, drag, and drop. It's very simple to use. White Cream is one of those AI content generators that everybody seems to like. I haven't used it. I have a lot of AI content writers at the moment, but this seems to have a lot of really cool features to it, and people seem to love it. You need a basic general AI writer that's supposedly really good. Might want to check that out. And we got Creatosaurus here, which is basically another buffer. Haven't tried it myself, but this is definitely one that's been tempting me. This one and Postaplan are kind of the ones I'm tempted to try the most. Here's Postaplan. It's also not too bad. It has a lower taco rating, so take that into account. And you got Wordplay here. I do have this one as well. The AI content when I used it wasn't amazing. I decided that I was going to wait and do a review on this later. So if that's something you guys want to see now, and I can show you exactly how it is now. I haven't tested it in a couple months. He's done a lot of updates on it, so maybe it's better. For me, the writing just wasn't there. The actual output wasn't amazing. You got Killer Player here, which is a Wistia alternative. And Wistia is basically just a video embedder for your website. So you can take off all the stuff, all the ads from YouTube. You don't have to worry about that. $99 and you get unlimited videos, unlimited visitors, unlimited websites, 5 beautiful themes, which is what they are showing you here. It removes YouTube recommended videos, logos, title bars. This is what you want for funnels. Any kind of sales page, you want this on it so they don't get distracted. You don't want branding anywhere. You want very subtle colors. And of course, you want mobile, responsive, and blazingly fast. This is actually something that a lot of marketers would need. You got BrainPod AI. This is one of those AI writers that actually looks really good, but once again, the content generated from it is not amazing. This is one of those deals that I wanted to be better than it actually is. I like the look of it. I think UI, they have it on par. They need to figure out their prompts that they're sending to these AIs because the output is not amazing. I don't know why, but it's not amazing. They do have a free trial though, so go try it out and see for yourself. Upost is another one of those dream softwares for any YouTubers out there. From what I've been told, it doesn't create an amazing article, and the pictures it puts in are basically just screenshots of your video, which is fine as long as it's relevant screenshots. That being said, Koala Writer has just released their own version of YouTube video to article. So I'll actually be putting out a video on that here soon. So be on the lookout for that. And then we got another YouTube post creator. That's pretty cool. I wonder how well it works. You got a Link Whisper alternative here. Most internal linking things kind of suck. Music Sesame is a stock music library. So if you're a content creator and need some of that, there you go. Got an image upscaler up here. This one has actually been tempting me as well. You can upscale stuff up to like 4K, I think, which is pretty crazy. $69. Oh, I'm sorry. You can upscale stuff up to 400%. King Sumo over here that just basically it does giveaways and stuff. It is free for Appsumo Plus members. I have it. I haven't ever used it. I don't do any giveaways. I probably should. If you guys think I should do giveaways, post down in the comments. I could totally do a couple giveaways. That'd be fun. I don't know how I would do it with Appsumo products, but I'll figure it out. If that's something you guys are interested, let me know. Email badge. That's neat. You can create simple email badges, also free for Appsumo Plus people. That's me. This would be really cool. If you're trying to do Haro outreach, you can create a badge. That way you don't have to keep like copying and pasting it every time. And they have all your socials every time. So that'd be pretty important for Haro outreach, I think. Chatpin.ai gives you Chat GPT anywhere. That's pretty cool. So it looks like this is just another Chrome extension. Interesting. So it looks like this is another version of like Harpa. It's only $20, so it's not expensive at all. Harpa is free though, by the way. That being said, this could be amazing as well. I haven't tried it. All right, and we can't forget about CubeWP on Appsumo. If you're a web developer or have any interest in creating really cool websites, and you have time to learn this thing, it's a lot to learn. Don't get me wrong here. All different plugins, you get 5 licenses per plugin for $50. It's just a heck of a deal if you ever want the opportunity to create something crazy cool, like a marketplace website, an eBay style website, a classified ads website, a job listings website. Speaking of which, we are doing the walkthrough on some of these plugins. At the very least, we'll be doing the walkthrough on the CubeWP Front-End Pro. Be sure to stay tuned. I believe it's coming out. We're going to try to get it out Friday. If we get through all of them, following that, we're actually going to bring in James, who is my new resident CubeWP expert, and he's going to walk us through some things you can do in a follow-up video. He's going to be starting his own YouTube channel based all around WordPress development. So if that's something you're into, definitely check out the videos that are coming up. And of course, I will leave links to his YouTube video in those videos as well. So it's going to be good. Now, that's pretty much everything I see that caught my attention in here. There's obviously going to be some that I haven't looked at, some that didn't catch my eye. So definitely head over to Appsumo. Check out the deals they got going in this event. Now, I'm going to do a quick rundown of the suggestions of what I would buy if I were in your position. If I didn't own any of these, but knowing what I know now, I don't own any of them. What ones would I buy and in what order and why? That's what we're going to do right now. I think the best deal on Appsumo currently is Neuron Writer. It is the best software for the money paid. You get so much out of this thing, and it legitimately works. It's got its own built-in AI, which is also good. It's got content analysis that actually rank. It's very easy to use. The UI is amazing. It's the closest thing to Surfer I've ever used. It just works. It just works. This is by far, in my opinion, the best deal on Appsumo right now. Next up is Voila. It gives you GPT-4 access, which is still restricted to most everybody. I still do not have access to GPT-4. So Voila is one of the few ways I'm able to use GPT-4 whenever I want, and you get up to 300,000 words per month for only $119. This, in my opinion, is the second best deal on Appsumo currently. EWWW Image Optimizer, $99, and you get 10 websites that you don't have to ever worry about image optimizations again. This is what I use on all of my websites currently. Next up is actually AnyChat. This one, I don't think I talked about it in this video yet, but AnyChat is just a AI chatbot for your website. It connects to all of these messengers, connects to all these, you can connect all these social networks, fully customizable. And then if you max out the codes, you get unlimited agency. So with the unlimited agency, you can actually resell these chatbots to other people. And it's only $54. So $54, you get unlimited chatbots for unlimited domains, unlimited widgets, and you can resell them. You have reseller rights. So that's why this one is insanely cool. I will be buying this on this deal. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to be doing a review on it as well. If it's something I like, I will probably be offering this on the website eventually. So keep an eye out for that. If you don't get this deal now, I would highly suggest getting this deal though. They do have AI connected to this. I haven't used it yet, but I do plan on buying it. So we will be doing a review on this thing for sure. Next up is Cast Magic. They are still developing this thing. It is one of the best transcription softwares that I've used so far. It's very accurate. It gives you so many options, so much information, and so many different things you don't even think of that you might need. And the best thing ever is they added in custom prompts, so you can do custom things inside of your dashboard. This is one of those ones I would fully stack for sure. Get the plan 3. It's actually 600 minutes per month, which is crazy. I haven't tested the prompts, the custom prompts yet. I do know they're in there though. They came out with that after I actually did my review on it, but it is really cool. I really like this software. I don't like the fact that it is hard tailored to podcasts, and I don't have a podcast. That being said, if you have a podcast, this is hugely worth it. If you have a YouTube channel, I would honestly still suggest picking it up just because of the custom prompts. You can custom prompt it to work for YouTube videos, if that makes sense. Next up is SendFox. I would suggest picking this up if you need an email marketing software. And if you struggle with email marketing, finding out what to send, turn on the AI in here and hook up all your socials, your websites, your YouTube channels, whatever, everything you posts out on your Twitter. It will pull all the stuff you did that week from those socials. It gives you a full email that you can send out every week. Just edit it to put it in your own voice, change some stuff. It's going to be pushing your email list to your socials and all your content you're putting out automatically. You don't do anything. It just sends it to you. It's really cool. I like it. I don't use it. I don't email market. I need to start. And this is probably what I'm going to use. Next up is Pin Generator. I do not do Pinterest. I don't like Pinterest. It's gone really downhill over the last few years for bloggers. That being said, there is still some traffic that you can pick up from Pinterest, especially in certain niches. They have a lifetime deal now instead of just a year deal. You do have to buy 3 tokens instead of just the 1, so it's pretty expensive. It's $297, but you do get unlimited lifetime access and 3,000 pins per month, which is absolutely insane. If you're doing the math on that, that is 100 pins per day. Unless you're running an agency, this will work for most people. It's got great reviews. It doesn't have a whole lot of reviews because I think it's probably because it's a year deal. A lot of people are probably missing the fact that if you stack 3, it's lifetime access. And that's what I would suggest. For me personally, I want to do this and then have it send out stuff for all of my blogs. It won't just be for one. Hopefully going to be picking this one up. It is a pretty penny. I don't know for sure on this one, but that's definitely one I would suggest picking up. And I will probably be picking up this one up as well. Next one up is actually CubeWP. I would suggest picking this up if you have any desire to do any kind of website development. And best of all, we found a guy that can teach you how to do it all. James is going to start his YouTube channel. He's going to be showing you how to create some really cool stuff with this thing. $50, and you get all of these plugins. You get 5 licenses. So that's really all you need, honestly. I think tier 1's really all you'd ever need. So if you can, and that's something you might be interested in, check out CubeWP. Next one up is based on potential only. As of now, Blog Assistant isn't amazing. The content is iffy. They are using GPT-4 though. They have access to GPT-4. So the content is bound to get better as long as they don't give up on it. So this is a little bit of a risky one. This is one I would probably buy if I didn't have really good AI writers already. This is a one-click blog post creator, and the price is fairly generous as soon as they get it fixed. The generation's a little rough. It has potential upside. AI image generator inside of it as well. It's one of those potential all-in-one platforms that I really like. So this one's a little bit risky. Check it out if that's what you want to. It's the only one-click post generator on Appsumo that I would try out currently. Next up on the list is a Wistia alternative, Killer Player. This is one of those things for marketers. If you want to put videos on your sales pages, but you don't want them to get distracted and click off, this is what you want because that's what Wistia is for. And Wistia is insanely expensive. And the best part about it is it's unlimited videos, unlimited visitors. And next up on the list is Site Guru. So if you need to do some SEO auditing, website auditing, this is the way to go. It's the closest thing to the website auditor that is no longer on Appsumo. So check that out if you need it. It is an alternative to Screaming Frog, Ahrefs, and SEMrush. Next up is email badge. I really like the sound of this. This is actually the first time I've seen this one. Luckily, I get it for free because I'm an Appsumo Plus member. So if you're Appsumo Plus, come get it. I can just see this being super valuable for people that do Haro outreach. That's something I need to start doing personally. I don't do it right now, but I definitely need to. So I'll be picking this up, and hopefully it helps me out here soon. And that's it for the Sumo Day deals. Go check it out, and let me know what you get down in the comments. See you later.